Hey everybody, it's your boy Dre going for a little bit of a live. Just wanted to go quick and kind of just say what's up and have a quick little coffee chat because I have some coffee and I wanted to chat for a little bit. I felt like this is one of those times that it's it's one of those things where I want to talk and I feel like it's about a topic that is going to be something that carries through the month. So let's address it right here. Mental health awareness. Hey, LeBron, good to have you in the chat, my dude. The mental health awareness was awesome, and I love doing that. It's something that I have a lot of fun doing and working with my boy T3 Carlos, and we're going to be doing another one of those. And we're doing it at I think the last week of the month in May. We'll post that on the Overgrown Third Graders podcast. Let you guys know what day and time, so y'all can watch and have fun. um, I really have connected with a lot of guys that way, and it's been a great time. But I was reading an article off of Apple News that made it like jumped out to me and really kind of resonated with me about something the Surgeon General has stated that loneliness is now an epidemic. Now, let's rewind this back a little bit. Let's address the fact that we pretty much all know that loneliness really started and depression went on the rise. And exactly. See, LeBron, I saw it today. It was crazy. They said loneliness is on the rise because of what happened during, COVID times. People were isolated. People were isolated from their families, from their work, from their friends, from loved ones, just people in general. And everything took a massive hit. And when I mean everything, everything, you know, we're talking from playing something like I play D&D every Tuesday, and that went from something very easy to do where you could meet people face to face, where you had to worry, oh, I got to wear a mask and make sure I don't see this person, and oh wait, my family's got to be careful, or oh wait, these people are immunocompromised. It was so crazy to think about those things, that we really are addressing loneliness as an epidemic. And with this month particular being mental health awareness month, we really need to step up. And I say this as a man, I say this as a father, as a brother, as a literal brother, because I have siblings, and a brother to people that are not blood brothers to me, but they are my brothers, and a brother to sisters I have, and a father to three children, and a husband. I'm stating this very easy. You have to be mindful of what's going on in your house, because it it's a lot. There's a lot going on in people's lives. We don't know the day to day of what happens. Check in. It takes you 10 seconds to type a text message. 10 seconds. 10 seconds, folks. Think about that. And it takes less than that to read it if it's a short one, just to say, hey, I'm looking out for you. So I have stepped up and felt like I needed to start messaging my boys and saying, hey, guys, are you guys okay today? What's going on? Because I want to make sure people are all right, because people did that for me. And I feel it's my turn to give that back. So that was the big thing that hit me. Why is this such a fear of being alone? Because I feel like there's two types of loneliness. There's loneliness like where you legitimately got no support network, no one's around, you got nothing. I get that. Then there's alone, where you're kind of like you have your family, but you yourself are alone. Both are not good, but one is a little bit more manageable the situation, I feel, and the other one is not so manageable. And here's how I would cope with that. I would tell somebody, if you can't deal with being alone, you can't survive. There's sometimes we're going to be alone at work, in the car. Sometimes you need to be left alone with your own thoughts. And that's not a bad thing, because sometimes we need to just have that time to reflect. It's sort of like, and I'm not trying to be religious, but I'm going to make this like kind of touch on a little bit on this. It's like having that private moment where you need to maybe say a prayer in the car, pray to whoever you pray to, you know, or you have to reach out, in that way to your spiritual counsel. Now, obviously, you see my little one in the background, so I don't apologize. I'm a stay-at-home dad. That's what you guys got to deal with. If you don't like the stream, tough shit. That's what it is. I love my kids, and they will always come first. And now I'll segue back. The I think that one of the things that we forget is that loneliness is a condition. Loneliness is that fear of you don't know how to cope with that time and those thoughts, and they become overwhelming. That's when you need to reach out for actual help beyond, your religious beliefs, beyond what you need, beyond those people, to get to people that you really need to maybe have a face to face or a phone call or a FaceTime or a group text or whatever works for you. I know you are, LeBron. Me and you bonded over that. That's why I love you, man. Um, Besides being an awesome toy photographer that makes me jealous and getting some cool ass finds down there. But these are the things I feel like you need to address sometimes, and we don't, you know, everybody's always quick to look at drama. Everybody's always quick to look at a situation and be like, "Oh man, I'm in this shit, or I'm in this, or I'm in that," or you know, I'm going to be 45 years old this year, folks. I don't look it, which feels awesome. But people tell me all the time, there's a point where you're in this clicky BS and it doesn't work. Like the collector safe space is legitimately that, a safe space. It is a place that people can come, relax, talk toys. They need to vent about something. They need to speak their minds. We're there. We're a support group. It's a network of guys that want to help each other. And I love it. And I feel like we need more of that. And I don't see it. I'm starting to see little bits. I still see a lot of cliquishness, but it is what it is. I can't, I'm only one person, and I'm not a person that people like. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Kick rocks. So I got 3 people in here. I only got 1 thumbs up. Please smash that thumbs up. And let's talk. If you're feeling lonely, tell me what you want to talk about. I mean, I got stuff that I'm not really lonely, but I got tons and tons of stuff I've been getting rid of. Like, I'll address this. Captain Spaulding. Okay, wait. Hey, dude, I know you like me, bro. That's one of the things I love. Captain Spaulding, tell me what's up. Talk to me. Well, I'm sorry that you've been sick like a dog. I really hope you feel better. I know that this time of year allergies are a bitch. They are terrible. And when we get my daughter, my littlest one, when we moved to our new house, which I know looks dark because we have blackout shades and it's hot outside, so I'm trying to keep the house cool for everybody. Um, but yeah, like the allergies are terrible, and she broke out really bad. And we had to take her to the allergist. Like, she was, for about 2 weeks, just had a full body, head to toe rash, like hives everywhere. It was crazy. Peanut, can you please behave? Sorry, y'all. When you have, I know people that there's no more. I'm cooking them. Okay, you want to say hi to my friends? No, you don't want to. Okay, we'll go watch your show. Okay, it's all right. It's so funny when you have a little one that they want all your attention. Oh, she's fine. There's no more peppers, baby. She's just mad at me because I cut up peppers because I'm kind of like early prepping dinner, and she doesn't like Look, see her little hands like right here. But yeah, I made her. I'm making a barbecue pork, and it's not really like traditional, so it's almost sort of like a. Think of it like a ropa vieja, which is like where you use beef loin, and when you use, I know you just knocked over my little bucket. You want to? You see my bucket, my Batman bucket? You can have it. That's okay. You're welcome. You can go play with it with your toys. But I have I'm making like a pork shoulder or pork butt as they call it down here. I put it inside of a pressure cooker with some onions and peppers and garlic and a little bit of water. And I sauteed the onions and peppers, and then I threw the shoulder on top. And now I'm like letting it just kind of reduce for the next 2 hours, and then I'm gonna let it reduce again, and then just shred it with some uh, smashed uh, smashed sweet potatoes for dinner and corn, I think, or carrots. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do. But yeah, being a stay-at-home dad, I like to cook. I used to be a chef, so I have fun doing this sort of stuff. So I apologize for going off script and discussing my future dinner plans for the evening. I did find my ring light, which was awesome because I've been unboxing stuff. So, but yeah, I'm sorry that people feel alone. Loneliness sucks. Hey, I'll take pictures and post it to my Instagram. So if you guys want to follow me, you know to follow me. Hey, it's good to have you on here, Mirage. Um, yeah, I just like I believe that you have to really take in the fun of the of understanding. Hey, Vader's girl, good to have you in here. And I believe that you got to have that fun. You got to have that zeal to want to enjoy. I for one am a big fan of cooking. That's like one of my great ways of coping with stress and coping with that feeling of like dealing with like loneliness or aggravation or whatever. I'll get in and I start cutting the veg, and I do my prep, and I'll cook, and it helps relieve so much mental anxiety. And just like our new kitchen is awesome, and I love cooking in there. It's such a bigger space. It's just a lot. Like I enjoy not having to eat out, like because we ate out for like about a month because we were moving all the stuff over. We didn't have all our stuff, but now I've been cooking, and it's just this feeling of like enjoyment. My wife knows I love to cook, so that's one way I find it. We all know I'm a toy collector, even though I hunt toys, and I don't really hunt toys that often. I toy collect. You want a simple recipe? I'll give you one right now. The one I just did. You get Tyson has at Walmart, and I found this at a Walmart. It is what was it Walmart? No, yeah, it was Walmart. You buy the it's called pulled pork in a bag by Tyson. Okay, you buy that, and you put it. You can prep veg easy. You cut up veg, however, onions, peppers, garlic, cloves, whatever. You put it inside of a big pot, like a big deep like pot. You take some olive oil, heat the pot up, throw the peppers and onions in. Get them till they're slightly clear. Oh, okay. Well, you could do this with beef. This is actually beef or chicken. And you want to say hi? You're shy. Are you being shy? You could do this with beef or chicken, and you put it in the pot after the vegetables have gotten a little soft, and you add stock or any sort of like water, and you cover it and let it just at medium heat for about 2 to 3 hours, and just check on it. And as the meat tenderizes, you add your seasonings or whatever else you want to add to it, salt, pepper, whatever, you know, and you add all that stuff in, and then just watch it low or put it in a crock pot, and it comes out great. Yeah, I since I'm the stay-at-home dad and my wife's a teacher, can you please, Miss? No, I love how you're quick to tell me no. Here, no, go over there and watch your show. Okay, thank you. So the easy way with beef, it's called ropa vieja. I'm gonna put it in the chat right here. You can look up a recipe for it, and it's simple. It's the same thing, and it's basically old clothes. That's what it translates to. It's real fun. I love doing it. My both my daughters and my wife love it. We made it at Christmas, um, and my mother-in-law absolutely enjoyed the heck out of it. So it's something you can quickly make a couple of hours. If you really let it cook for like 6 to 8 hours, that thing falls apart. It's like literally just you take a fork or a spoon and it falls literally just into shreds. Amazing stuff. So that's my suggestion. Um, and it's an easy cooking thing. It's not like you need a whole lot of skills to do it. Yes, very similar to Malai dishes. Oh, so you're celebrating Ramadan, Mirage? Are you celebrating Ramadan? 'Cause I saw another YouTuber is over in Indonesia and it's Ramadan right now. So that's something that you can do. Um, and again, cooking is a great way of also just not just relieving stress. It's a great way of just kind of finding a rhythm. Oh, okay. I'm one that I don't have a lot of great artistic like draw in the sense that I don't draw like I can't draw. My 13-year-old and my son, they both can draw. My Hey, what up, Phil? That's my brother from another. I am blessed that they can draw, but you know, that's like who I look to whenever I want when I can't draw something. And I need to make you guys I have these two brothers of mine that I'm gonna make mods because they are two of my brothers. They're in our I shouldn't say my the collector safe space is a group chat. So ropa vieja, okay. Ropa vieja comes from it's a Cuban dish. It's actually was kind of like a poor man's dish. It's Cuban. It's kind of Caribbean. We have it in Puerto Rico, very similar. Um, Cubans have it, Puerto Ricans have it, Dominicans have it, and basically, yeah, I'm not Cubano. I'm Puerto Rican. Yo soy Boricua la Borinquen. You know, but it's slow cooked because a lot of things were if you were a woman who stood in the home taking care of the kids, this is a dish that you can leave there and let it reduce and cook for hours and have it set up to be a dish to feed a lot of people. And it was always like the loin or the tougher cuts of beef, and you would let it cook down so you can like shred it. Now some people use pork, some people use chicken. I've even seen it use people use jackfruit if you're vegan, so you could use jackfruit with it. You just have to use like a vegan stock and just make sure your other stuff you're cooking with is vegan. So that's a way to really do it too. Um, but yeah, that's how Ropa Vieja got started. I mean, I'm a historian by trade, so a lot of this stuff I love and I know. So one of my friends actually was like, "You should start a cooking channel." I was like, "Nah, I don't want to have a camera in my face when I cook. I just like cooking." Frijoles puercos. I'm assuming. Um, I've never had frijoles like puercos. I'm assuming that's some sort of pork beans because I've I've had frijoles, which we all have beans, and we all have our different ways of making beans. It's a Spanish thing. If you guys want to know that stuff, I can go into a whole litany about that stuff. Actually, I do want to state this. Happy Asian American Pacific Islander month. It's their heritage month. Let's be shouting them out because that's pretty dope, you know. But yeah, it's I've never had frijoles puercos. That sounds amazing. I love chorizo, I love bacon, and I love ham. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. That sounds like a really good recipe. Too bad my family is not really high on the spice level because chorizo's a little too spicy for them. At least that's what my wife says. She says it's a little. And my 13-year-old, they're like. But the little one, me and the little one could eat it. She'll eat anything. She's like Mikey, Rory. She'll be like, oh, I'll eat anything. So, but yeah. So I'm curious. I got enough of y'all in here. I got 6 people in here. What are some of the things you guys use to cope with stress? LeBron, dude, I'll fix a plate. You're always welcome here. I'm curious. What are some of the things y'all cope with or find as coping mechanisms? Like, what are some of the things that help you not feel lonely? You know, yeah, people, if y'all are in here, hit that like button. It makes me feel good. It makes the algorithm enjoy it. My house just on the low. If this had smell-o-vision, whoo wee, you guys would be loving my house the way it smells right now. It smells great. So video games definitely are a great way of helping the stress. I would 100% do that. I don't play them nearly as often. I have a PlayStation 5 and I have a Switch, and I barely get to pick them up. Yeah, Phil, I'm gonna tell you, I agree with you 100%, man. Honestly, it's I gotta if it, for me. Besides that, Phil, I gotta say, I love that I could just hit you guys up via text because I have your numbers and we can talk about whatever. Egg fried rice is fantastic, dude. You can put a lot of good stuff in egg fried rice. Like besides, like, have you ever thought about taking like egg fried rice and then adding like peas and carrots, um, what was it, baby corn and tofu? You could do that and softball. I, let me see, Captain Spaulding. I smoke so smoking. Okay, now it depends on what you smoke. If you smoke cigarettes, I would say not great. If you smoke the herbal remedies, I've done that a few times and that's not bad. Sometimes just hitting a spliff and just having a conversation don't hurt nobody. So give me a second. Y'all talk amongst yourselves here. Egg fried rice. Yeah. Yeah, spliff. Spalding, you already know. You already know. I'll be right back. We're gonna talk about this. Give me a second. And your boy is back. And y'all know I got that cocoa melon cup. Here you go, beautiful. I love you. All right. Let's see. Hey, Blue Harvest. Nice to have you in here. Um, yeah, I think the ability to sit and talk to people, I think, is a lost art. It's something that I recently. Okay, we're gonna have a conversation. I recently got back into playing tabletop Dungeons and Dragons, which I love. Absolutely love doing. It's my Tuesday. I get out the house for about 3.5 hours. I play with some friends, And I'm kind of sad because one person's leaving the group. She was just like she doesn't feel it's for her anymore, and I kind of feel bad because I really like her, and I don't want her to leave. And the DM is a great guy too, and we were the last three of our old group that stood together. So now she's leaving because of drama with with somebody in the group. That's and I kind of identified who it was, and I'm upset about it, and I'm like, do I want to be mad about the person leaving? No, I'm upset that they're leaving. Do I want to play with this person still? Not really, because if they cause somebody to leave the group, I don't want to be in a group that's going to have more dissension. So I don't know if I need to address this with the DM or not. Which my friend Todd, he and I are friends. I'm going to probably text him and talk to him about it. But that's something that's been on my mind because I don't like leaving people to feel lonely or upset you know, or depressed because that's not my personality. But I don't like dissension. I don't like drama. I'm too old for it. When I'm sitting there rolling dice and pretending I'm a character, I'm there to enjoy that activity, not to be like, ah, crap, like I got to deal with you, or oh, crap, I got to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like playing a video game. You're going to play Dark Souls because Dark Souls is fun, but Dark Souls makes you want to break your controller. So, what do y'all think? Talk to me. If you guys have a cup of coffee or whatever you're drinking, just slug it back a little bit. Yeah, see, I agree, Spalding. I feel like I could be the bigger person and kind of like not address it, but address it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I should like discuss it with this guy personally, the guy that I know has the issue, and you know, and see, that's the other thing too. Like, do I want to play it by ear? I kind of like I'm of two minds of it. Like, part of me wants to address it because I know the guy has got social issues. The dude is autistic and he's got some other issues, and like social anxiety and whatnot. So I don't know if how I want to address the issue. So I'm kind of just like I think I'm gonna talk to my wife about it and see what she says because she's always she's my rock and really gives me a great like level headed view of things. So she'll probably tell me what to do and probably either not to address it. She's not confrontational like me. I'm the confrontational one. So yeah, dude, it's like 44 years old. I don't want to deal with the bullshit. It's like I'm too old for it. I play with toys. I have toys on my desk. If y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all saw my Spider-Man thing that I am wildly, wildly proud of by display that I put together. I still have to finish it, mind you. Sadly, I don't have enough Spider-Man figures to fill all of it because I'm missing a few. And I'm waiting for my local comic book store to get back to me on some trades because if this I gave about 5 boxes of trades to my local store, and if that's enough, I'm gonna get some cool figures to be showing off. So let's see what you guys have been saying. See, I like that too. I like what you just said, Phil. That's a good way of doing it too. Like I'd go through a moderator. That's exactly. I'm thinking the same thing. I think he knows what he did because the way the person and I talked, like the girl that's leaving had explained it to me what the issue was, and then I kind of, I figured out who it was, and he's how do I put this without sounding like an asshole? Because I don't want to be an asshole, but he's I think he likes her, but he doesn't know how. He's so socially awkward. I think he's like overly aggressive, and she's not an unattractive girl. She's pretty, she's young, she's pretty. So he does. I think he's like focusing like on like how do I get this girl to like me? But then he doesn't have that same social switch in his brain to be like, I'm gonna say shit that I think, and I think pissed her off. So I'm just if I get quiet, folks, I'm reading the scroll. So please don't take any offense. I treat you guys as important because I want to read what you're writing. So, but yeah, That's kind of the deal on that. And that's something. It was funny. I wasn't even thinking about talking about that, but what the hell? It's a coffee talk. We could have that. We could have that little coffee chat and have a little conversation. So it's interesting to see a lot of new people come through, and I'm very excited to see a live like this just kind of jump off. See, my son's autistic, and I and LeBron, you and I've talked about this before in the past. With my son being almost 18 years old, I understand his social awkwardness because it's something that we, you know, kind of came to understand. Like from a young age, I knew that he was developmentally different, and I know I have a nephew the same way too. And I don't know. Well, baby, come over here. Leave the Blu-rays alone. Thank you. Don't mess with Papa's movies. Come here, kiss. You gotta come over here. Mwah. So, it's tough. I think a lot of people forget that sometimes. That there's a lot of social awkwardness and things that we got to just cope with and deal with our kids and you know Elmo Christmas. Yeah, you gotta love it. So YouTube, don't copyright me when I'm trying to do this for my kid because yeah, I don't want to get yelled at for like, hey, we heard that you're doing this. You know, it's like I'm really not. I'm just trying to hit the TV. Um, oh, if anybody's looking for a Captain Marvel sideshow, Carol Danvers, hit me up in the comments and I can get that. We can sell that because I'm looking to get rid of that piece, and it's worth about 675. That's what it last sold for. I'm looking for 500 and the shipping plus the shipping, which is going to be about 75 to 80 bucks, maybe a little bit more. But let me know. All right, can you put that back, please? My Wakanda Forever. Thank you. She's grabbing my Blu-rays off the out of the thing. I gotta figure out how to childproof my Blu-ray area. Thank God for Disney Plus, right? Oh yeah, a lot. It's almost socially accepted and understood that autism is something so common that we deal with now that we, like when we were at SeaWorld, I'll give you guys an example. And I still have to put that footage up. My wife did you know, a great video we took, and we walked through the safe room, like these little safe houses that they have, and they have like one of them inside of the Sesame Place area in the SeaWorld Orlando theme park. And it's a great place to go because it's like they had bathrooms, they have like quiet rooms, they had like sensory boxes, they had headphones, they had so much. And you could do a lot and it was great, and it's even great for kids that are just that sometimes are very like our daughter's very the littlest one here, she's very sensitive to sound, like so we can't scream, or if you like she doesn't like very like if this place was completely black, like dark, and the TV was like really loud, she would scream at the top of her lungs because she doesn't like that sensory overload. So like clapping too loud or like certain things. I think that's because she's still young and doesn't understand, but it is something that we're working with her on, you know. So it's kind of cool to actually get this to hear more and more about what you guys are going through and what I hear because life is, this is what part of life is. It's part of helping us cope and deal with what the stresses are, you know. So and she's hey Peanut, how you doing? You want to say hi to people on the TV? No. She calls my computer the TV. She knows what a computer is because of Elmo, but she calls my laptop. Here, come here. Come here. You want to say hi? Say hi. This is Rory. This is Papa's little peanut. Okay. All right. Oh. There you go, boo. So if you're tired, you can lay down. You want to lay down? Go lay down, baby. I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you're sleepy, go lay down. Yeah, we gotta go get Sissy in an hour. Yeah, you hear this, folks? We gotta get her sister, so we gotta go pick up the other one. That's my little one. Hey, don't do that, please. Thank you. Here, whoa, Lorelai, please don't do that. Thank you. Yeah, that's my little one. Yeah, I never understood that, Phil. Like what it is. Hi, everybody. I swear she's gonna be the next YouTuber in the Wyatt Saunders household, folks. Just be expecting that when she gets a little bit older, she's a personality all to herself. But you know, it's good that there's places now that you could take kids to, or like we bought her these we call them her special headphones. We got her these pink headphones that are like noise canceling, so they cancel out like 85% of like loudness. So when we took her to SeaWorld and we went to a show inside, we put them on her and she was able to sit through most of the show before she started like fiddling with them to take them off of her. But yeah, it's not bad. It's actually quite there's a lot of great things and tools. Um if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know. I could always throw a video up or do a live and talk about it. I'm always down for that sort of stuff. Um Wait, what dad goal do I got down, Captain Spaulding? What dad goal do I have? I'm getting down because I missed. I'm sorry, I missed the chat for that one. But yeah, this is fun. I like these sorts of lives where they're informal. I don't really have a plan. I was gonna do some unboxing McFarlane figures, but I don't really feel like unboxing the figures right now. And with the little one running around, it's easy for me to see in the camera what she's doing. Oh, the patience. Oh yeah, dude. It's tough. It's tough. It's something that I think what baby girl? What am I doing? I'm talking to some friends on YouTube. Um I would say I've become better as the older I've gotten. The older I've gotten, the more I think I've mellowed out. That's what I would say. How are you? All right, honey. I know you like to pretend you're falling, so please don't do that. Thank you. Thank you. I swear she gets to be funny. My kids are grown already, 25, 21, 20, and 17. Dude, I have a 17, almost 18, a 13, almost 14, 17, 18, almost boy from a previous relationship. 13, almost 14-year-old girl current that lives with us that I love to death. And then we have the two, almost three. And yeah, yeah. I think my wife and I was like, we're done. We were like, oh, we'd like another. No, babies are cute, but I have enough on my plate. Thank you very much. So, even though it's cool to share a lot of my things with my kids, so it's a great feeling. So, oh no, 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 LeBron, my God, you're gonna give me a heart attack. you know, Thank you. She gave me a dirty diaper. That was I don't know where it was, and I'm gonna probably be mad at my wife because probably stuck it somewhere. But yes, um, nah, we're good. I love. I would love to see. I'm an uncle. I'm gonna be. My little brother is going to be having a little girl in September. So, all right, get over here, you. YouTube's about to see me have a Spanish moment, be a Spanish dad. No, siéntate ahí. Vente sentarte. Vente sentarte. Vente sentarte. Lorelai, go sit down. ¿Quieres un papao? Vete sentarte. Vete sentarte. Vete sentarte. So, yes, that's life, folks. That's what great. It's great about being a dad. You know, I get to have these moments, but I'm not gonna have like a Latino moment on YouTube. That's like, oh no, that's CPS right there. Yeah, I gotta laugh. I'm trying to think. What is something that makes you guys happy? You know, I feel like that's something that we don't get asked a lot. Like, what makes you happy? Video games. Everybody that's in here, all four of you guys, tell me one thing that makes you happy. Toys. Facts. Duff, man, dioramas. Oh, Duff, you are the man, dude. How are you? It's good to have you in here. Toys, definitely. Okay, thank you. Now, okay, Mirage, I have a question for you. How hard is it to get toys where you live? Like, are you overseas? Since I'm assuming or are you here in the States? LeBron, you got into Gundam kits. My dude. I did Gundam kits many, many moons ago. I will not touch Gundam kits again. We don't have the room. Like, if I were to turn the lights on and have you guys see all the craziness that's still in our living room, and I'm still getting rid of stuff. Like, I'm gonna be unloading a bunch of Marvel Legends to my local shop, and um, I'm probably gonna be unloading maybe some class. I don't know if I want to get rid of my classifieds. I'm really struggling. Death Sight is one of my favorite. Duo Maxwell. I mean, Unicorn looks really good too. Dude, that's awesome that you had that, Duff. I wish. I will state this. Another thing that I love doing is podcasting. And that's something I'm going to be throwing a little out there. Um, Rolando, this is like, come on, Rolando's the guy, guys. But I'm going to throw this out there. If y'all didn't know, Dave and I of Dave's Dimension are going to be doing our own podcast called the Outer Dimensions Podcast. It's going to be a sci-fi, fantasy, horror style podcast. We're going to be starting it up soon. We have a YouTube channel already dedicated to it, and we are just creating that love. So if y'all want to come on there, we're going to be doing that. So, but that's what we're doing, and it's going to be awesome. So if you guys are interested in that sort of stuff, check that out. I had you at Captain Spaulding. I knew I had you at horror. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I definitely am looking forward to doing that. All right, so let me see. Yeah, I live overseas. It's pretty easy, but price is different. Yeah, price. I figure I know it's tough from what I hear. Because I know that a lot of people buy from that. I've had friends here in the States buy overseas and have to pay ridiculously high shipping costs. So I'm trying to figure out what's the if it's the same way for you. What's my favorite scary movie? Whew, that's a tough one. Um, hmm, hmm. I'm gonna have to say it's not one of my favorites, but it is something that gives me a chance to take pause. The Exorcist, the original Exorcist. It's in my top three. The Exorcist, because that movie I saw when I was young, and it was definitely, you know, there's certain movies I think you cannot see when you're not meant to see when you're a kid. And I was like 11 when I saw Basic Instinct, and that was, oh my goodness, I could do a whole video on why 11-year-old Andre should not have seen Basic Instinct. Oh wow, $100 a figure. God, we here in the States complaining about $25.49, and you got $100, dude. Phew, my heart goes out to you. I think Exorcist, Captain Spaulding for me was just that movie that it set a tone. Like I love Pet Cemetery, I love Stephen King, you know, but like Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, you know, yeah, I was a lot older when I saw The Exorcist, so not much. I was like, I think in my like late teens, early teens, I should say, early teens, like late, like I was like 10, 11, or 12. Because I remember seeing that movie and just was like horrified. No, the new one's not good. Like if I were to say my current favorite horror franchise would be The Conjuring, James Wan. I think James Wan is fantastic. He does a great like macrocosm universe of his characters, and I love it. Thank you, gorgeous. All right, you gonna play with it? Take it over there. Yes, I am. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So I'm trying to see. You know what? We got 10 more minutes. I'm staying on. About 12 minutes. I'm staying on. We're gonna make it a full hour. Let's go and talk about. Give me, and I'm gonna give you guys the Ask Me Anything within fair reasoning for YouTube standards, folks. You know, listen, Mirage, it's always great having you in here, bro. I look forward to it. I will definitely be posting some more pics and some stuff. You take it easy. Have a great one. Get some rest. Teletubbies were scary because they're just weird. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to ask me some questions. Feel free. The question line is open and you have 12 minutes. Go. Yes, I do. I do believe in ghosts. I 100% believe in ghosts, spirits, all that sort of stuff. I've had experiences in my life that have definitely set me to know that they exist and that I've had paranormal experiences. My current favorite toy line is I'm really biased on this one. I would say Marvel Legends, but I don't want to say Marvel Legends. I'm going to say McFarlane, the DC multiverse. I'm a huge comic book nerd, um, a big Batman fan, a big Spider Man fan, and I have about 19 McFarlane figures I have yet to unbox. So I'm going to tell you now, eventually I will. Oh yeah, we will talk about it off here. We could talk about it. I totally will talk about it. Um, but yeah, McFarlane would probably be my absolute favorite line right now. It's affordable. It's like well, it's affordable. It's fun, and I I feel like he's as close to the affordable range for the new collector coming in, as well as the old collector that's trying to figure a reason to stay in. So that's why I always will say that. And Marvel Legends are getting just out of hand financially. I think that Hasbro is just going way too much. Like 25.49 at Target when they were 24.99. Walmart's trying to keep it, you know, in that 24.97. But then deluxe figures are going to be $59 to $65. Then you got exclusives here, exclusives there, GameStop exclusive. It's too much. That is awesome. That's the Batman Who Laughs. I would love to get the now originally I got out of McFarlane's and I did McFarlane's and I sold them to a friend in Canada. Um and I'm mad at myself because I would love to get the Batman Who Laughs that came with the angel wings. That's an older figure and it's whew. I've seen offer up my mother-in-law uses it and I I've seen but they do like a lot of people are doing sets. Hi, go over there and watch your show, boo. No, you're not getting. You're not. You want to watch Morning Routine? I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh yeah, that Angel Wings one is like ridiculous because I have tried to find that one and I know he's expensive and would I love to get him? And I'm sorry to be showing the back of my head because it is rude, but because I have my daughter here, why is it never like YouTube? Come on, your predictive algorithm. You're supposed to tell me routine. Why can't I find routine? ROUTINE. Search. Sorry, folks. I know you guys are seeing the back of my head, which is rude. And there we go. So my daughter can watch this. Bang. All right. So yeah, the Batman Who Laughs with the angel wings is like ridiculously overpriced and expensive. I would love to get him. I need him. I want the Red Death. You know, I like those are two figures I would love to get back in my collection. Um, I lucked out and I have the Flash that came with the Red Death, but I didn't get the Red Death. So I need the Red Death figure. That was an Amazon exclusive. And then I need the Batman Who Laughs with the Angel Wings. Those are two figures that would be awesome to get back in my collection. And if anybody has those and are looking for Marvel Legends, I will gladly trade a bunch of Marvel Legends for them. So let me know. If you're looking for Captain America's, Iron Man's, or Thor's, I got a bunch of them. Spider Man's you're not going to get. But I do have a few that I'd be willing to trade out just to get those two figures back in my collection. So let me know. Yeah, Red Death is a dope figure. I wish I didn't get rid of it because I could live without the rest of those the Dark Knights. You know, there's two variants. There is a gold edition variant of the Red Death that I was thinking of getting and painting because you can get that one on Amazon for about $25 to $35. But then there's the Red Death that was a 2-pack exclusive to Amazon that came with Barry Allen Flash from the comic books and the Red Death, and it came with like a road strip that you'd put them on. I want the red. I'd like the Red Death, But if I had the gold, I'd have to paint them. So either which way, I I'm less likely to want to paint it. But if I get the red one, I'd be happy. And like I said, I don't. And McFarlane has been my kind of go-to lately. Like I'm missing a lot of figures. Like I'm missing that Bane. Oh my god, the Bane mega figure. Like I'm never gonna get him. I've relegated myself that that's gonna be one of those random target items I find when I'm never looking for it, and it'll be like somebody had one in the back. Yeah, see, the gold one's $30, dude. That's just so like Second and Charles has the 2 pack brand new with both figures in it and the base and everything. It's all brand new in the box for $79. I was just like, I can't justify it. We don't. One, I don't have the money to do that, and two, even if I did, $80 for one figure. Mm-mm. If it's a Mayfex, yes. If it was an SH Figure Arts, possibly. If it was anything else, so yeah, that's kind of my. Bleh. Feel free, ask me more questions. We got about 5 minutes on the AMA. Ask me any questions you have. Oh, like I said, if you guys haven't followed me at Instagram, please. The red one's dope. If you wait, you have the red one. If you want to, if you get rid of it, dude, I'll take it. I want it. I needs it. And like I said, I have stuff to trade for it, so we could always talk. Um, I know a lot of people that are like, "Oh, I don't know what I want or what you got." I do have stuff I will gladly bring to the table. And if you guys want, here's an easy way to follow me. I'm gonna just pull this into the stream right now. Drop this right here for y'all. If you have Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram just so you can talk to me there too. You can message me. If you really feel like you're, ooh, hell, if you just want to get rid of it, I'll take it. I'll take it off your hands. Um, Either which way, if you want to do figure for figure, we could talk about it. I mean, I have a bunch of the loose Captain Americas. I'm an out of box collector, LeBron. So I have a lot of stuff out of box. We could always talk. So feel free, ask questions, folks. I love to be asked questions and answer questions. I feel like we never get to do this a lot. You know, I feel like there's always a weird like you know um I'm trying to think of it. Like I feel like there's always this weird like nobody knows how to want to like ask questions or I don't know what to ask you. Just feel free, ask me questions. What you guys want to know? You know, should I do these more often? Let's ask that. Should I do these style of lives during the day? I appreciate that. I just responded to following you back. So is there, you know, give me some ideas, folks. Would you guys I like doing these sorts of things too, and I have no problems doing them in the middle of the day. It's easier during the middle of the day because when I have the wife home and the my other daughter home, they get on the internet and all my internet goes to poop. So, is there any other questions? Come on, folks. I know you guys are probably wondering some stuff. Ask. I am by far not shy. That's what I tell everybody. I'm not really shy. Hey, LeBron, maybe we should talk and do some stuff, bro. My favorite color is blue. That is something that I tell people very, very honestly. It's my absolute favorite color is blue. Keep going, folks. Let's go. Okay, Captain Spaulding. I'll do this more. Being a stay-at-home dad, I have the ability and flexibility with my schedule that I can do these in the afternoon more often. So you know, I definitely could do that. Is the code to my luggage 12345? No, Duff. I wish I could do that. My code is not 12345. It is 67890. Come on, dude. Like I said, if you guys want to get to know me, ask some questions. Besides, I can tell you a lot. There's a lot of the times I don't or get it really chance to do this sort of fun stuff in the middle of the day. My favorite DC character is Batman, hands down. Batman. Um, he has been my favorite superhero for my adult life because I always feel like people have to ask those questions like when you're a kid, what's your hero? Superman. Who is an adult? Batman. What's been your biggest fear coming back to YouTube again? Duffman, it was the fear of not being successful because I I had this fear that if I came that when I came back, um, a lot of what I came back to, I didn't know if people wanted to like my content or going to like me because of who I present myself as. Because I'm not a YouTuber that goes and says I'm this way on YouTube and I'm this way outside of YouTube. I am the same person here as I am in my regular life. There's no difference, and I'm 100% real. And I feel like that turns people off because I think they think of celebrity. I'm not. I'm Andre, Dre, Suo. I answer to all three of those names, and I don't bullshit. And I 110% believe that that's been my fear of is success. So, but I wanted you to that's what I would say. What is the most expensive figure you got, and do you love it? My most expensive figure, I it would probably be. No, I'm not hungry. Are you hungry, little miss? She's not hungry. Okay. What is the most expensive figure I have? And do you like it? My most expensive figure is not a figure. One second. What is it? Go sit over here. I'll bring you something. What do you want? All right. Well, getting mad is not going to tell me know what you want. Okay. You're not going to tell me? Oh, okay. It's all right. Be mad. What do you want? What do you want? I'm not hungry. Are you? What do you want? You want some chippies? Give me a second, guys. I know she's hungry, so give me 1 second. She ate lunch, and I gave her like 2 snacks. I swear I'm gonna have a fat little kid. Give me a second. Hey, get out of there. Can you get out of there, please? You don't see anything? Well, because you were looking in the wrong place. All right, give me a second here to just give her some of these veggie straws, which I'll probably eat a little bit while I'm here on stream. It's rude, but I'll stay a little bit longer. Yeah, can you stop screaming? Here you go. Take your chippies. There you go. You're very welcome. At least I have you be polite. All right, so let's see. What did I miss? All right, so I gave you guys the fear of being successful. And it's the for those of you that don't know, I was part of a group, and I'm stating this because I was, and I'm not gonna mince my words. I don't wish the group that I was formerly a part of, which I mean, I'll just state it for those of you that don't know. I was part of the Legacy Collectors. I was one of the founding members. Due to some internal issues, I was told to leave unceremoniously, and I felt like when that I lost that group of people that my support here on YouTube was going to dwindle. But ironically enough, in kind of just doing things by myself and now working with Dave on this awesome podcast we're going to be doing, I feel like I've blown up and it's becoming better, and I've met a lot of great people, and I've connected with more of my fan base, and this is what I wanted to do. So, now I will cover the most expensive figure I have is not a figure. It is a statue. It is a statue that was made by J. Scott Campbell of Black Cat, Felicia Hardy. It is a low number sideshow piece that was gifted to me by my sister, who knows I'm a huge J. Scott Campbell fan. And she gave it to me 7 years ago, and I absolutely love it. And it is the most expensive piece I own in my collection. I absolutely love it. It will never leave my collection. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? She is in San Diego because that's where she would be. Oh, see, when you eat too much, it's not good. Yeah, everybody should come in my house. We got chips. um, Come on, please ask more questions. Okay. How much would you woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Um, a lot. I do know the Muffin Man. I do. My daughter's friends with him. I love the random questions you guys keep asking. Yes, I've that's they've debunked that. It's not about this. It's not about a serial killer because it was the song came out way before the serial killer was even an issue. They're not on YouTube. The group is on Instagram, and they are still around. Um, I don't interact with any of those people anymore. I don't wish them ill. I've never wished them ill. And if they watch this, and it's my stuff is public, so I don't hide. Um, I wish them nothing but success. Be happy. I if you don't vibe with me, that's okay. I'm too old for drama. They want to thrive and be successful. That's how I look at it. So I've created the collector safe space, which I feel is a better group. Not a group better than them. I just feel it suits what we're looking to do as a part of the toy community. What's my favorite toy shop? I'm gonna be biased. Rebel Base Comics and Toys here in Charlotte, North Carolina. They're my absolute favorite toy shop. I know the owner for years, and everybody in that store has loved my family. They know they always cater to us and take really good care of us. And as a longtime customer shopping there for over 11 years, it's a win-win. Thanks, Duff. I try, dude. I'm only human, bro. You know, you know. What's up, baby? Okay, I see you're happy. So we'll stay on a little bit longer because, you okay? All right. Keep asking more questions. I don't mind answering them. Give me your cup. Where's the cup I gave you? Get the cup, and I'll give you some more. That's for me. Thank you. I hate the crunching sound, so I apologize. I'm not gonna mute my mic, but I'm sorry. My little one gave me like a piece that big because she didn't want it. Have you danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Haven't we all? Duh. Jack Nicholson. Have you danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Holy rusted metal, Batman. Look, it's rusted and it's whole. It got holes. Come on, folks. Hit me with some good stuff. Hit me. No, I do not live in Indiana. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Originally from New York. All right. Who's the best Bruce Wayne? Who did the the best Bruce Wayne's Michael Keaton, and the best Batman is Keaton. Come on, dude. Okay, honey. Go sit. Here, get your cup. You keep changing, kiddo, and you're driving me nuts. Yeah, you're about to get an Elmo bofetazo por culo. Who's my favorite Batman villain? Ra's al Ghul, because Ra's is the type of villain that is not really a villain. He's more of a just a very very likable. He's a politician. He knows what to do and the situations to manipulate to get what he needs done. Um who's the best Peter Parker and who's the best Spider-Man? If we're looking at the three, Tobey Maguire was our first. I think Tom Holland kills it on all three levels, as the Spider-Man and as a Peter Parker. All right, you want just the top open like this, or you want me to take this off? Oh, you wanted the Nerf bullets? Okay. All right, here you go. Those are mine right there. I apologize, folks. What's your favorite kids show? Bluey, Bluey for the win. Yes, LeBron, Bluey, Bluey wins. Bluey wins, hands down. Sorry, folks. I hate doing that. Do I love Voltron? Yes, absolutely love Voltron. What's my favorite thing about coffee? The taste and the smell. I'm gonna address this real quick. The gentleman that caused my friend to leave the group, I he's been spoken to, and now he's calling us bullies. So I'm, addressing that my son is autistic and my nephew's autistic, and you're telling me I'm a bully. Okay, he needs to get the f out of our group, out of our D&D group, because it, like that doesn't work. Oh, would I love to get? Would I love to? Hey, you being loud? Let me be loud. LeBron, when two people really love each other, they have robot babies. I would love to have a diecast Go Lion. Actually, what I would love is to get the Solar Chokujin Go Lion. Oh my god. Oh, that's like my dream. But I do not have a spare $1,000 just laying around. If I did, oh my goodness, if I hit lottery, that would be like one of the few things I'd buy first. Would be like that Go Lion Soul of Chokujin, and then I'd get the vehicle Voltron next. I used to. Ironically enough, I used to own several horror figures. But because of space and just where my collection was going, I sold them all off. And I currently have one horror figure that was a gift from EC Collecting, Colin. He got it for me for Christmas. He got me the Shaman Predator, and it is dope, and I love it. It's one of my favorite horror figures I own, and it was a gift, and it'll never leave my collection. Um, do I have any Power Rangers? I have a crate at my desk of Power Rangers. So I love Power Rangers. I actually have a SH Figure Arts in the closet in our bedroom that I have to unbox from Zenkaiger. Um, I'm not an American fan of Power Rangers. I'm a Japanese Sentai fan. So that's Legacy of Nerd. That's his deal. He loves the American stuff. I'm more of a Japanese lover of the stuff. So, but we do agree that Power Rangers is dope. So, win-win. And I always will support my brother Daniel. He does a freaking awesome thing. Make sure y'all check out Legacy of Nerd. He's freaking awesome. Common Rider is also amazing, which I love Common Rider. So, any other questions? I'm gonna give you guys the 5 minute window to ask me some stuff because I know it's weird when a guy sits here and says, "You ask me questions." I feel like that's always like the thing I do. I always love to talk, but as a teacher, part of getting to know people was to be able to be open to listen. Chinese food. My wife hates it. I loved Asian cuisine. Japanese, Chinese. Like I could eat sushi. I could eat rice, chicken, broccoli, sushi, noodles like every day. Like every day. Next would be Mexican. Like Mexican or I should say Spanish food because I'm Puerto Rican, so I can make rice, beans, and whatever, and it'd be amazing. So, um, you know what? That's a great question to ask me, Captain Spaulding. Uh, I don't know. I would say Nike because I own a pair of J's, classic J's. Um, but yeah, I don't know beyond that. Like, I don't really have another. Oh, that sucks to be allergic to corn. Oof, that hurts. Um, Duffman, why do hot dogs come in packs of 10 and buns come in packs of 8? Here's a little tidbit. If you get bun length hot dogs, they come in a pack of 8, similar to the packs of 8 the buns come in. Only if you get the smaller size that are not the bun length, those come in packs of 10. Little knowledge drop there for y'all. The world, and sometimes the world may never know. It's true. I'm allergic to chocolate, shellfish, cats, pollen, dust mites. My wife bought me this when I was at my lowest, and I love it. It says, "Greatness. There is greatness within you." Is my Captain America little? It stays on my desk. It's a great daily motivator for me. I speak more than one language. I speak Spanish, obviously, English, obviously, Japanese. That's so obvious. I have 3 tattoos. I have, you know, so right now, Duff, I am a stay-at-home dad. I used to be a middle school teacher, but because of our littlest one, my wife, ironically enough, my wife and I worked at the same school, but my wife was making more money than me. So I came home and stood home with our daughter, and it happened right when she was born, right at the height of COVID. So, you know, what tattoos do I have? This is a tattoo of. I'm trying to figure out how to show it. There's a tattoo of my mom with some roses. I have on my inside left forearm. I have warrior senshi written on my right inside forearm, and then I have the Sasuke curse seal on my shoulder from Naruto. How can kids hear a bag of chips? Their hearing is next level. I can be eating something that I know is mine, and they'll know. Like she smells it and she comes running. Um, I do have a hustle. I do have a side hustle. the side hustle I have is I do I sell collectibles on the side. I trade, I sell. Um, I do a little bit here and there. You know, it depends where what I get extra. I flip. You know, and I don't flip for profit like some people do. Like I don't go out of my way to go and be like, oh, I'm gonna mark a figure up 50, $60. You know, I usually try to keep it within a $5 to $10 range, so I still make a profit. Um, and I do podcasting. I am writing 2 books currently, and I am working on uh a teaching kind of guide. Am I planning to get more tattoos? I would love to. Probably I would like to get one later this year if money will allow and time. Um, and LeBron, I'm glad we do have the same tattoo. Yes, and LeBron suggests only feet. How do you feel about that? Feet about what? I'm I don't know. See, I don't know where he was talking about. I missed it. I must go back up. I don't see him saying anything about feet. That I must have missed something in the chat stream. So, LeBron, you'll get that last question, or I should say, Duff. He says it suggests only feet. Feet picks make that bank. Oh God, no. I like my feet. They don't look great. I'm a size 14 male foot. Now, if that turned on women or men, you know, maybe I should start the OnlyFans as a feet for feet junkies. That'd be hilarious. It's like, yeah, OnlyFans for feet. Oh my goodness, a great side hustle, right? I just take pictures of my feet. That'd be kind of freaky though. Somebody goes out and like, I know your feet, man. I know your feet. You know, you pay your rent with your feet. I would die laughing if that was the case. Um, but yeah, that's you never know. Oh no, I've seen it on LeBron. I've seen that joke on Dave's stream, and I might have to make that a thing with me, you, and Dave and Duff. The 4 of us may have that as a running gag. But I'm going to cut. I have to get going because I have to go pick up my other daughter from school in about 20 minutes. So I want to say thank you guys for sitting with me for this hour and 28 minutes. This was freaking awesome. I really appreciate it. It makes me feel reinvigorated to do more streams like this. And like I said, we will definitely do this stream again. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. It's Friday. Maybe do something fun, like a fun Friday. We'll see. And I may open up some toys. And I got to give more chippies to the monster right here, to the chippy monster. All right, guys. Thank you. Y'all be safe. I love you guys. Stay geeky, y'all.